Taken place of Shane MacGowan in Nenagh in County Tipperary. The Mass featured musicians and artists who came together to celebrate the Pogues frontman's life and his cultural contribution both here and further afield. Large crowds gathered as his remains were brought into the town's cathedral. Inside, Shane MacGowan's widow Victoria Mary Clark presented symbols of her late husband's life at the altar. They included a James Joyce novel and a hurley stick. President Michael D. Higgins represented the Irish people. Hollywood actor Johnny Depp and former Sinn Féin leader Gerry Adams were among those attending.
Coming home, Shane MacGowan's remains returned to Nenagh for his funeral mass to loud applause from the people of Tipperary, who'd gathered in huge numbers as the cortege made its way to the Church of St Mary of the Rosary. This was a funeral mass of remembrance and celebration of the life and talent of Shane MacGowan. Parish priest Father Pat Gilbert welcomed the world to Shane's Mass, describing him as a modern-day bard, lyricist, social commentator and friend, but who will be missed by so many who loved and admired him.
I know you will miss him terribly. A voice, a presence around you and with you is suddenly silent. In one of his best-loved songs, The Sick Bed of Cuchulainn, he interrupts his own funeral snarling, and they'll take you up to Clonpire and shove you in the ground, and you'll stick your head back out and shout, "We'll have another round."
The backdrop to the funeral mass was taken from Shane MacGowan's extensive songbook, his wide circle of friends singing in tribute to him, among them Imelda May, Declan O'Rourke, Mundy and Camille O'Sullivan, and an emotional but beautiful rendition of Rainy Night in Soho by his musician friend Nick Cave.
I've been loving you a long time, down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles.
There were many readings and prayers from actor and musician friends, evoking the peace and compassion which were also emblems of Shane's personality.
Deep waters cannot quench love, nor rivers sweep it away. Were one to offer all the wealth of his house for love, he would be utterly despised.
We pray for a deeper spirit of compassion in the world. May we feel the pain of others, understand their need, and reach out to all who suffer in any way with a continuous love that is rooted in faith and peace.
Bono could not attend in person, but his contribution was made in a memorable recorded reading of St. Paul's letter to the Corinthians.
We've three things to do to lead us toward that consummation. Trust steadily in God, hope unswervingly, love extravagantly. The best of the three is love.
His wife, Victoria Mary Clark, also gave an emotional tribute to her lifelong love and husband.
He was a kind of person who wasn't really that interested in living a normal life. You know, he didn't want a 9-to-5 job or a mortgage or any of that stuff. What he liked to explore all aspects of consciousness. He liked to explore where you could go within your mind.
While many well-known people attended, huge crowds of his ordinary fans among the public across Tipperary and elsewhere who regarded Shane MacGowan as one of their own also attended, remembering his music and generosity.
There's a sense of sadness around Nenagh since we heard the news. It's funny, today feels like a holiday or something. It feels like, it doesn't feel like a regular day. There's a sadness in the air where I suppose we've lost our most famous son.
Yeah, but as you can see, the life that he's bringing to the town, even in his next life, it's very jolly around town at the moment. Even though why it's a sad celebration, people will remember him fondly and his family.
Oh God, for his music, for his lyrics, I would imagine more than anything, yeah. And for his craziness, absolutely punk.
I make it all alone. I built my dreams around you.
A fitting tribute to a remarkable musician and friend to so many, whose musical poetry found resonance and relevance across the world. Kathy Halloran, RTE News, Nenagh, County Tipperary.